Today is Saturday, the 11th of April, and we are reading from day 101 of the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. Day 101, the Chaldean Mystery. He was turning the pages of a large black book filled with old maps and lithographs. Assyria, Babylon, Persia, Rome. Even the greatest of kingdoms, he said, cannot escape the laws of history or the laws of God. And one of those laws is 4,000 years old. God speaks to a Middle Eastern man named Abram from the land of Chaldea and tells him, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. In other words, those people, nations, and powers that bless the Jewish people, the children of Abraham, will be blessed, and those who curse them will be cursed. Could the 4,000-year-old promise lie behind world history and the rise and fall of nations? The answer is yes. Can you give an example? I asked. In the second millennium BC, the world's preeminent empire is Egypt. But Egypt oppresses the children of Abraham. So, according to the ancient mysteries, somewhere around the time of the Exodus and at the peak of its oppression, the Egyptian empire suddenly collapses, never to rise again. In the modern age, Great Britain becomes for the Jewish people a refuge from persecution and one in which they would prosper. And so, according to the ancient mystery, Britain is exalted to the point that its empire becomes the most expansive in world history. But when the British Empire reverses its position and turns against the Jewish refugees fleeing the Holocaust, this greatest of empires suddenly collapses to virtually nothing. Starting in the late 19th century and into the 20th, America becomes the greatest refuge and defender of the Jewish people, and thus, according to the ancient mystery, in the same time period becomes the most blessed, prosperous, and powerful nation on earth. From ancient Egypt to modern America, the ancient biblical mystery has determined the rise and fall of nations and empires. What does that tell you? It is wisdom to bless Israel and the Jewish people. Yes, say the teacher. And it also tells you that God is real, faithful, and more powerful than history. When He gives His word, believe it. And know that His love for His people is so great that He will even move empires for their sake. The mission. Take a promise from His word. Believe the promise with all your heart. Step out and live your life in light of it. And we are reading from Genesis 12, verses 1 through 3. May the grace and peace of God be with you.